Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so I know I've been off a couple of days, so let's just generally talk about the E-mini. We, starting with yesterday, Bernanke testified at 10 o'clock, and it just became pretty apparent as that hour approached that the market was really being run up into that statement. We went up as high as 1356 quarter, and then it was basically a sell in the news reaction all the way down to the 38.75 fib level, and we bounced really hard. And the bears have had opportunity after opportunity in this market. You could even argue going back a couple of years, and they had another opportunity yesterday. If they were able to close yesterday under 1342 or under 1338, then it really opened up a move back to 1322, 1313, round number 1300, and then you start talking about prior lows. But just when it looks like it's going to go over the cliff, the dip buyers come back in, as they have consistently over the last couple of years, and we rallied very, very strongly for the rest of the day. We traded as high as 1360 half. We're working a little bit of that off right now. It's current trade is 1353.75. It's about 6:20 in the morning when I'm taping this East Coast time. So what am I looking at now? Well, we punched the upper Bollinger Band on the daily chart when up at 1270 or 1375 rather, and rather than make a move down to the lower band, the middle band was pretty sticky as support, and now we've climbed back above the middle band, and looking at the daily chart, a move up to the current upper Bollinger Band level, which, depending on where it is when we get there, is anywhere between 1377 to 1382. Looks like it's pretty much the bulls' moment to lose. If they want to run this up, this is the time to do it. And step one to that is having some follow through today. So today is very important from the perspective of the bulls need to follow through on yesterday. They can't let this turn into some two-sided battle for the 20-day simple moving average, which over time will play itself into the bears' hands, in my opinion, because it will demonstrate that the 20 is not support, and then the bears will be clear to take it back down to the lower Bollinger Band. But if we get follow through today, if the 20 is clearly established as support and there's plenty of air under that level, then it sets up the bulls for a run to the upper band. So as far as the calendar goes today, nothing major economically. You've got a second day of testimony from Chairman Bernanke, this time before the House, and that's always exciting. Let's look at support and resistance. We've also got Beige Book today at 2 o'clock. I would imagine people are going to be diving into the Beige Book pretty big to see if they can get any read on what the Fed is thinking as far as potential for QE3. That was a big topic yesterday. Short of Bernanke coming out and saying, hi, my name is Ben Bernanke, and this is QE3, and this is what it's going to look like with a PowerPoint presentation, the market wasn't going to be satisfied. But I think over the course of his testimony, everybody figured out, look, the Fed knows how bad the economy is here and in Europe, and that there's really nothing that's out there that's going to fix it except for throwing more money at it. And so the Fed, whether it wants to be there or not, is going to have to be there because this is the course that they've chosen. So current trade, 1354.25. Let's do the upside first, 1354 half. Then you've got the current high, 1360 half, 1362.25, 1366.83, 1372 half, 1375. On the downside, you've got daily pivot, 1352.67. The 9-day sits right underneath at 51. So 52.67 to 51, potentially down to 49.17, which is your 3-day. You got 3 pivots within 3 handles of each other. So on a pullback to that level, I would see imagine we would see some choppy trading and ultimately support if the bulls are going to make that run for the upper level. So watch 52 to 49. That's a decent place for a longer term long entry if you're looking for the move up to 78 and you put a few handle stop underneath there. Below that, 1347.30, 1345 quarter, 1342.28, and 1340.30. And that takes you down to the bounce level yesterday, right around 1338.75. So everybody have a fantastic day. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader from Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.